I should be live. So, before I should begin this live stream, I better do my first audio test of today because I know that the audio's been crackling very much and it's kind of fucking annoying, to be honest with you. Like, if I can't fix it, then I truly apologise. But anyways, I better get over here and test my audio out. So give me a few seconds and I'll definitely do this audio test. So just give me a few minutes. And why does my audio sound so soft? I have absolutely no idea. Definitely going to turn the volume up. Anyway, guys, I'm Dark Knight 1987, the Lone Wolf, and I'm up to part number 6 today of Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered, and I've got a lot of gas today, so I truly apologise. Am I looking forward to Final Fantasy II? I can definitely say yes. I'm definitely looking forward to this video game. So let's go to Final Fantasy II, and I'll definitely show you guys the progress that I made inside of this game. And I've got to show you guys a couple of things as well, because I actually found a Chocobo Forest off air, and I'll definitely show you guys where that is eventually. But at this stage, you guys can tell there's like a music change, right? Well, if you go to the options menu, for example, go to configuration, and you can actually change the background music type. I changed it to the original. And then you got the font size, and you also got a lot of stuff here you can actually change. You can even change the settings to have encounters, no encounters. You can increase your experience and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely not going to be doing that because we are going to load up the game and I'm going to show you guys the progress that I did off air. And you might be asking, why the hell am I at Finn for? Well, let's just say I found a good place to grind my magic. I'll show you guys where that is in a few moments. But first, I'm definitely going to bring up the menu. And Furion has 1317 HP. His MP is 231. And Maria finally got over 1000 HP. She's got 1020. And she's got 210 MP. And Guy has 1897 HP. And his MP is 231. And Gordon is also over 1000 HP. And his MP is only 15 because I'm not going to use him as a magic user because we are definitely waiting for Leon to join our party. And here's our magic. Furion got level 7 Fire. He's got level 7 Thunder. I'm working on Blizzard. As for Maria, she's got Cure level 6, Fire level 6, Blizzard level 6, and I'm also working on Thunder, which is level 5. Then we got Blink at level 5, Protect at level 5, Shell at level 5. Also got to work on Teleport and all of those kind of spells right there. As for Guy, he's got Fire level 7, he's got Thunder level 6, which is slowly leveling up. He's got Blizzard level 6, Cure level 6. So I've definitely been doing a lot of grinding off air, and I'm definitely going to show you an enemy that deserves to be shown at this stage. So we go back into Finn, for example, but that is Castle Flynn. Okay, it's Flynn, not Finn. Okay, my bad. Anyways, let's go back into Flynn, shall we? And I'll show you guys the enemy that I've definitely been grinding off. But first, we better take down these weak asses, huh? These guys will stand no chance against us. And I'm just hoping that the game audio is not going to be soft. Because if it is, then I truly apologise in advance. But there you go, victory is ours. And Maria gets a HP boost straight off the bat. And I didn't know that was going to happen, if I'm being honest. You talk to this guy right here, he says, Rebel Curse! This is the guy you definitely want to grind off for the near future, man. Up until at least maybe level 7 magic, you can grind on this guy pretty well. I'm going to show you guys a few battles. I'm not exactly going to do it for a very long time because I want to get some progress done. So let's go to... what am I working on with Maria? I think Thunder and Thunder. 2 Thunders in a row. This guy does quite a bit of damage, so if you're going to take this pretty early in the game, you've got to be prepared to get your ass kicked until your list got maybe 500, 600 HP. Because I'll show you guys, look at that, 336 damage. It does quite a bit of damage, so you've got to be prepared for that kind of damage. You probably won't survive it early in the game, but if you can level your stats up pretty damn fast if I'm being honest with you. And I'll show you this. We're going to use Thunder 5. I can't exactly show you how fast the magic levels up. I don't know what I'm saying at this stage, but Gordon's invasion goes up by nearly 2%. God dang it. Get ourselves a cursed tomb. I should show you guys with a level 1 magic. So I'll give that to Gordon as for now, because I want to show you guys how fast it levels up. So we go Gordon, Giving fire. Giving a fire spell is going to be effing awesome. Anyways, let's take you down ASAP. We're going to use some Blizzard. We're going to use some Thunder. And we're definitely going to use some more Thunder. You're going to get Thunderstruck. And fire level 1. Do 176 damage. Congratulations. I'm definitely not going to complain about that damage. And fire 1's going to hit you for 34 damage. It's not high magic, so you definitely not expect too much out of that. 30 damage. I'm so scared of 30 damage, But I'll definitely take it in my stride. I was going to grind in that last area, but I found out leveling up in that place was pretty damn slow, so I looked up a playthrough on YouTube to see the best place to grind your magic, and this guy is definitely one guy you want to battle because he gives you some decent experience. It may not show right now, but with the early magics like level 4s, level 1s, all that kind of stuff, it should level up pretty fast if I'm being honest. So let's see if that's going to be the case, Let's see how fast fire is going to level up. It doesn't even level up yet, but that's okay. But Furion gets a HP boost, and there goes my speech again. I don't know why it's doing that for, but that's just the way my speech is nowadays. If you don't like it, I'm definitely not going to force you to watch the stream, am I? It doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm leaving this channel after tomorrow, so yeah, say goodbye to Dark Knight 1987, because I'm moving to a new channel. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you guys want to find it, good luck trying to find it. You probably will find it pretty early if I'm being honest with you. Anyways, let's go to Magic and see how much it did. It's not doing too much, but that's okay. I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys the enemy that you should be battling at this stage. Battle that guy right there. But I don't need to battle it because I think I grinded enough. Maybe I should show up my magic? It's not going to really tell me anything, which is kind of a shame, but hey, that's the way she goes. And I can definitely tell you guys, off air, I've been doing some AI kind of stuff. Like, I created a few AI voices, not for malicious reasons. I'm doing it because I'm experiencing talking to an AI, and I can definitely say AIs are pretty smart, and they can definitely hold a conversation. Like, I find it pretty easy to talk to an AI. Anyways, let's use a tent or a cottage at this point, because there's no such thing as a tent in Final Fantasy II. It doesn't exist, which kind of sucks, doesn't it? Anyways, we better save our game again, and I'm definitely going to go back to Altair, because I believe that's where we gotta go next. I could be mistaken though. Anyways, let's attack these weak-ass enemies and get that decent experience, That is quite easy. An easy victory to my cause. So an easier way to get back to Altair it's just by using the canoe at this point. And I'll definitely be doing that. So let's go, as fast as we possibly can. And there it is. There's our next area. And see if this is what we gotta do, huh? Because it has been a while since I played Final Fantasy 2, so I'm gonna be pretty damn confused on what to do. So hopefully this is gonna be the correct place we gotta be at this point. Surely that it is, because we got the goddess building. Princess is not here. Well, where the hell's the princess? God dang it, she must be in with the king, right? I'm sure he's gonna be dying very soon, right? No, he's not even here. Well, where the hell is he? Where the hell is she, I should say? The princess felt badly about always sending you out on such dangerous assignments. She thought the least she could do was to meet the Kashan Keep on Sid's airship. Well, let's show him the goddess Bill, and nothing happens. Which is kind of disappointing, isn't it? Please, please rescue my daughter. I know, right? I'll definitely do that. And surely she's on the Dreadnought, right? So that's going to be our next location. So where exactly is the Dreadnought's location? That is something I can't exactly tell you at this point. Because it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy 2. So let's see if memory comes in useful here, which I don't think is going to become very helpful because my memory is already stumping me because I don't know where to go. But here's these weak-ass enemies. Do I need to take them? Well, I suppose I've got to take them, but it's going to be way too simple, man. We're too OP'd with these enemies. So let's keep going. So what else have I been doing this week on my YouTube channel? Well, I've been doing some Withering Waves. I finally got back to doing some Withering Waves, to be honest with ya. And it's been a pleasure to play that game, to be honest. And I've also finished up the main story to Honkai Star Rail, and I'm definitely gonna say it was pretty good for what it was, man. I'm definitely not gonna complain about it. With all the death in that game and see my favourite character die, yeah, it was very depressing, but at the same time, I did enjoy the Trailblazer quest, to be honest with ya. Anyways, we are definitely gonna go somewhere else, huh? We gotta go to Plume or Plum or whatever it's called. But first, we're gonna take our battles again. How exciting! We just love taking these battles, huh? And sorry if my commentary's not the best. Like, as I say, I don't literally have things to say, so I've got to do raw commentary. Like, I don't read off scripts or anything like that. My commentary is very raw, so yeah, don't expect too much out of me, to be honest. Unless you like the raw commentary, which that's the way I normally do it anyway. It's always the way that I've been doing commentary since my YouTube days, to be honest with ya. I don't need no scripts. I know it's not going to help the commentary, but hey. So where exactly do we got to go to? Kashan Keep? I'm assuming that's where we got to go, right? Because I was grinding in that dungeon and I didn't exactly see the princess. Huh. There's nobody in the pub either? Well, where the hell is everyone? I don't quite understand, man. It means we gotta go all the way around? God dang it, man. Okay, I'll do that then. We'll take the long way around. And I can definitely say, I did make an AI of my voice. And yes, that's a hard word to say, man. Because I'm stumbling on my words. As I say, it's just the way I am nowadays. If you don't like it, as I say, just don't watch the live stream. It's just plain and simple, isn't it? Now I can show you guys where the Chocobo Forest is going to be located. Because it's one area that I kind of skipped. But the thing about the Chocobo won't exactly go over the water, so don't expect to go over water, man. It kind of sucks, but that's just the way she goes, man. So where exactly is the place we're going? Well, I'm presuming we're going to Kashan Keep. I could be mistaken on the matter right there, but we'll definitely find out, I suppose. And I can definitely tell you, I'm feeling very dehydrated, and that's what's kind of making me tongue twist at the moment. That's what I've kind of noticed lately. Like when I'm dehydrated, I usually get that tongue twisty feeling, to be honest with you. And my invasion, or Maria's invasion, goes up by 1%, and her agility goes up by 1. And there's a big fat congratulations right there. Now, where exactly are we headed? That is actually a very good question, man. Like, as I say, it's been a while since I played this, if I'm being honest. And Maria's HP goes up again. Nice. Love those stat increases, man. That is definitely not our next area. Our next area is down a little bit more. And I'm definitely going to be fleeing from the battle because there's no point in battling these weak enemies. I'm definitely not going to take these weak enemies. Oh, and I've also been playing some Expedition 33, to be honest with you. I've got to say, it's not a bad game. So give it a try if you haven't played Expedition 33, huh? Like, it's going to be Game of the Year. Supposedly, it's supposed to be like a Game of the Year, but I can't exactly tell you that for sure. Because it's only early into the year, so we can't exactly tell you that yet. So we got an ambush. Ambush right off the bat, huh? That's okay. 3 shots does 147 damage, I should say. I'm pretty much struggling with the words at the moment, so I truly apologize. But hey, if I start doing commentary now, you guys are going to be like, where's the commentary, Dark Knights? Because most of you guys asked for commentary, and I'm definitely going to try to do some commentary, which I've been doing commentary for over 7 months now, so you guys should be grateful for that, huh? And Furion gets another HP boost. And Gordon's agility goes up by 1. Congratulations. Got to get to that Chocobo Forest. It's one of those dots on the map right there. You guys would definitely see it. And here comes some different enemies, which I can't exactly tell you if these guys are going to be strong or they're going to be weak. We're definitely going to find out in a few seconds. When I use my magic, we're definitely going to use some thunder, and we're going to use some fire. Level 1. So there's thunder level 5. There's 85 damage, which I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, we're doing some decent damage. So how much damage can we do to these son of a bitches? And it flees like a coward. And the chimeras, you gotta watch out for chimeras. They're pretty damn tough, these enemies. Because I can definitely see these guys are causing a lot of fucking damage. But can I defeat these enemies? Well, we'll definitely find out in a few seconds when I use my magic. So keep using that magic to your heart's content, huh? Okay, these enemies are not going down anytime soon, I see. There we go, that enemy is down. So we can physically take these enemies. But they are doing a little bit more damage than the normal enemies, okay? That does make a little bit of sense. So let's use Blizzard. And I'll definitely use Thunder again. And I'll use Thunder again. We use Fire. Level this magic up, man. It shouldn't take too much longer, I hope, to level up to level 16. It may take quite a while, but we need to find the best place to grind, to be honest with you. Because you don't find those places to grind. Yeah, I want to see how much our strength does, to be honest with you. How much does it do, man? It's 31 damage. 65 damage. Not the worst kind of damage. Maybe I should be using my magic, man. Magic is definitely going to do more in this situation, so let's take these son of a bitches down as fast as I possibly can, huh? So here comes another thunder to your face, 98 damage. You got quite a bit of HP, don't ya? There we go. There's some decent damage. And Maria's thunder levels up to level 6, I think it is. Maria's sword levels up, and her shield also levels up to level 5, is it? Okay. And Furion gets a HP boost, and he gets an MP boost, gets a stamina up by 1, magic goes up by 1, and and his magic defense goes up by 1%. And Maria's evasion goes up to 2.99%. Guy's HP goes up, his MP goes up, his stamina goes up by 1, and his magic goes up by 1, and his magic defense goes up by 1.44%, which is pretty decent if I say so myself. Now you see this place right over there? That different kind of looking grass over there? That's definitely the Chocobo Forest. And that's where I'm going to be going next. But we are going to flee from these weak son of a bitches. Like, who doesn't love weak ass enemies? So the Chocobo Forest is right there. In case you guys want to grab a Chocobo, all you gotta do is interact with the Chocobo. And we found a Chocobo. Now can ride the Chocobo for a very limited time. Until we get to a place where we need to be. As I say, you can actually explore this place and see if there's any, new areas, I suppose. Like, I'm assuming later in the game, we're definitely going to gain access to the, ocean, to be honest with you. I can't tell you that for sure, but that's what I'm actually predicting at this stage. So we're going to Kashan Keep, which is not in this direction, huh? It should be right down here somewhere. So got the Chocobo Forest, and there it is. That is our next area, and we're definitely going to save again. Now, what exactly do we do? Get off the Chocobo for a start, huh? Bye-bye, Chocobo. I'll see you next time, huh? So, what exactly are we doing? I can't tell you, but we're going to get ourselves some battles, huh? I don't know, man. These enemies are pretty damn weak at this stage. I should just use my strength at the moment, I suppose. There's some Blizzard level 6. Take that to your face. 128 damage, not too bad if I say so myself. 171 damage, I'm definitely not going to complain about that. That is some decent damage. Yeah, I may have to take a look at a guide because I don't know if this is the right place to be. So let me go to Google and I'll definitely take a look because I'm pretty damn confused on where to go next. So we go to Final Fantasy II walkthrough because I'm a little bit confused on what to do next. Final Fantasy II playthrough sounds pretty good to me, so Pixel Remastered, yep, that's the one that we want. So what exactly do we do next? Sailing to, no. Let's see, we are going to locating Kashan Keep. Kashuan Keep? I can't say it properly, but if I butchered it, then I truly apologise. What do we do after this? It should actually tell us. Chest 9. After defeating the Red Soul, make sure to pick up the torch, head to the top right side of the map, and you'll see a door that contains a few treasure chests. Okay. Then retrieve the Sunfire. After teleporting or walking out of the keep, use Ilga's torch by choosing a key item and selecting Ilga's torch in the menu. Upon leaving the camp, there will be a short cutscene of Sid's airship and the Dreadnought catching it. Okay, so what do you do next? A confusing place like this is always great, isn't it? Locating the Dreadnought. Here we go. So what exactly do we do now? Leaving the Kashuan Keep. After leaving the keep, head straight to the south, and you see a patch of clear grass, which is the Chocobo Forest. And we're going to go back to Altair. Then something to do with the Kashan Keep. After arriving in Altair, you'll notice that Hilda isn't in the throne room. Head over to the King's room. Yeah, I've done that. However, like the cutscene, it was taken by the Dreadnought, so your next task is to locate the Dreadnought. So locating the Dreadnought. Before locating the Dreadnought, make sure you have the key item pass. This item is procured at the last part of the Bus Cave. The pass will allow you to enter the Dreadnought. Without it, you'll be denied entry. to locate the Dreadnought, you need to realise that the world of Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered is round. Since the Dreadnought's location at the bottom right side of the map, if you're from Altair, you can access it by going to the top left side of the map and continue the path. If you end up at the top right side of the map, head north and you should end up at the bottom right of the map. So we're going to go straight ahead, huh? Okay. I can definitely do that. Because I went back to Kashan Keep, which is definitely not where we're going to go next. Like, how confusing is Final Fantasy II? Well, it can be pretty damn confusing. So let's keep going, shall we? Go to the Chocobo Forest to make our situation a little bit easier to get to our next location. So do I know where I'm going? To be honest with you, I think I do. Let's see if I'm correct in thinking like that. Do we go over this way? No, we don't. There's absolutely nothing in this direction. Because as you guys can tell, we are blocked off by the ocean at this point. So we're going to go to the top right, huh? I think that's what you want to do. I can't exactly do nothing from this location. I see where we're going to go. I do kind of remember this. My controller is being a bitch again. Who doesn't love that? Nothing is unusual with this controller. Just loves playing up like a fucking son of a fucking bitch now, doesn't it? Now, just gotta find the right way to get over there. So we don't exactly go that way. Well, that kind of sucks. No shortcuts in that particular situation. Just gotta find the right path to go. Like, as I say, this world is pretty easy to figure out, I suppose. Like, it's not the hardest to maneuver around, I suppose. So let's keep making our way down. I know where we're gonna go. Are you playing up again? Like, I'm trying to play a fucking game, and you want to do that? Just don't do that, you fucking son of a bitch of a fucking game. Like, I like Final Fantasy II and all, but I'm not enjoying my controller's company at this point. Like, it's just being a fucking son of a fucking bitch. And don't tell me I have to do the long way around and do the wild encounters. Here we go again. Why is that kid doing that? Like, that is one part I just truly never fucking understand with controllers sometimes. Sorry, Chocobo, I've got to leave you behind because we're going to go to our next location. Like, I remember what you're going to do now. It's very vague, but yeah, I know what I've got to do now. And we're definitely going to try and enjoy this as good as we can. So we want to go through this forest up here. And hopefully the enemies aren't OP, man. No, we got ourselves a weak enemy right off the bat. Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Love those weak-ass enemies. Because we're going to keep going up this way. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Got ourselves some ogres. Definitely going to use some magic. Because I can't exactly tell you what level these guys are. If I knew that, I would definitely tell you guys. Let's see. Let's work on fire level 6. And we'll definitely work on thunder and fire. So let's take these son of a bitches down ASAP. That's what fire level 6 looks like. And blizzard level 6 looks like that. And fire level 1 looks like that. Very pathetic, isn't it? And you're going to use blink. I see how it's going to be. Blink isn't too bad, I suppose. And Gordon's fire levels up. Congratulations. Get ourselves a blink tomb and a sleep tomb as well, which I'm definitely not going to complain too much about that one. So literally what you're going to do is just go all the way up here. Like, how the hell are you supposed to know this, huh? We got ourselves some new enemies. Nice. I love myself some new enemies. Let's start using... We've got teleports. Teleport level 4. Let's do that. Thunder. And we'll attack just normally there. Teleport 4 does that. And Blizzard 6 should knock that enemy down ASAP. There you go. Congratulations. And Furian's agility goes up by 1, and Gaia's HP goes up by quite a bit. Congratulations. Berserk Tomb as well. As soon as I get to the Dreadnoughts, I'm definitely going to take a quick drink break if I'm going to be honest with ya. Here comes these enemies again. Let's take you down ASAP, huh? Teleports and Thunder. And we'll use Fire level 2. And Teleport gets rid of 1 enemy off the screen, which is too bad, I suppose. And there's that Blizzard level 6. We're going right over the top. But we're definitely going to do it for our magic, right? We're going to do everything for our magic to be as strong as possible. We're going to be strong like a fucking ox, right? And Furian's intelligence goes up by 1. And Maria's spirit goes up by 1. And Gordon's HP goes up by quite a bit as well. Gotta be very proud of Gordon, man. So, are we at the bottom of this map yet? I think that we are. Yes, we are. We're definitely making that progress. Maybe I should have grinded on this area, but I didn't know about this area until just now. Like as I say, I have not played Final Fantasy 2 in over a decade, so yeah, my memory of this game is not the best. So I just gotta make do with whatever the fuck I can do at this moment. 49 damage is very pathetic by you, Gordon, but that's okay. Your magic's pretty weak. I can kind of understand that. And there's that Thunder level 6. Now let's work on our weapons again. Weapons and shields. And these enemies are piss weak. But they are getting a little bit stronger, I suppose. God dang it, you can't take those enemies down with those? Well, that's kind of disappointing. And Gordon's MP goes up by quite a bit, and his magic goes up by 1, and his magic defense goes up by 1%. Congratulations. So where exactly is the Dreadnought? It is right there. Anyway guys, I'm definitely going to be using a cottage. Going to be saving the game, and I'm going to be taking a very quick drink break. So if you guys give me a few moments, I'll be right back, because it is drink time. So until I get back, I'll see you guys on the flip side. And I have returned once again. So before we actually go onto the Dreadnought, I definitely gotta test the audio. So if you guys give me a few seconds, I can definitely do that for you guys. So just give me a few. Yeah, it sounded okay, and I'm hoping there's no crackling of the audio. Because if there is, I truly apologise. So, are you guys looking forward to the Dreadnoughts? Because we're going to rescue the Princess Hilda. This is our next dungeon, so let's go! The Dreadnought 1F. And I definitely got to hear the new music in this particular place. So let's use our magic to our heart's content, huh? I should have bought some F's, but that's okay, I suppose. I'm definitely going to use some Blizzard level 6. And I'm going to be using Teleport like normal. And I'm going to use some Thunder. And we're going to use some fire. So let's see what some Blizzard can do. And also in today's live stream, I'm definitely going to be doing some DKC free. Because last week, I definitely started up some DKC free. And I off to an okay start, I suppose. And Furian's agility goes up by 1. Maria's HP goes up to 1,077. Pretty damn awesome if I say so myself. Now let me change this music, huh? Now how do we change that option from here? Background type? The arrangements? Boost? Yeah, we're not going to boost our stats. Fuck that, man. Wow! What do you want? Nothing happens. I'm gonna ask him about the wire rose. Rebel cars! Okay, so we're literally gonna take the captain down again. Well, this should be pretty damn easy, I'm presuming. So we're definitely gonna use the teleport. It's not gonna do anything. Because it's kind of like a mini boss or something like that. So don't expect too much. Teleport does nothing. What about Blizzard 4? It does 285 damage, not bad. Now please don't tell me this guy's gonna knock me out. Because I don't exactly want that. There's Bow 3, does 44 damage. It's not too bad. We're gonna use Blizzard again. And this time we're gonna use teleport again. It's definitely not gonna work teleport, but hey, we've gotta level it up, right? And it does nothing. Yes, I love that. Love when magic does absolutely nothing. But I can kind of understand in these kind of battles. And that guy is down. He just didn't stand a chance now, did he? That was just way too easy. Just a few shots and that son of a bitch is down. And Gordon's HP goes up to 84. His magic goes up by 1. And his agility goes up by 1, which is pretty damn decent, if I say so myself. Do we have to battle these enemies? I don't think that we have to, right? But here's some new enemies, the Werepanther. Sounds pretty legit to me. Good chance to level up our magic, right? Was that level 7 magic? No, it's not. We're definitely going to use teleports, and we're definitely going to use thunder. And use some more fire! Teleport 4 does nothing. And Blizzard 4, or Blizzard 6, does 232 damage. And Fire 2 does 64 damage. And Thunder 6 does 186 and knocks the enemies down. Congratulations. So Furian's intellect goes up by 1, and his agility goes up by 50, or should I say by 1. Up to 57, congratulations! Now where exactly do we want to go? Because there's many doors and just everything around that's going to confuse us through this dungeon. It's not going to be a great time, isn't it? Going to be another pretty long dungeon, isn't it? And I believe that it actually is a long dungeon. I could be mistaken though. Yes, teleport 1! Or should I say teleport 4 does some decent stuff, I suppose. 260. And Thunder 6 does 806 damage. And HP goes up by a little bit. And agility goes up by 1. Congratulations. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Treasure chest got 600 gil. And we got empty doors again. I just love the empty doors in the original Final Fantasies, man. Like, what purpose does that even serve to our situation? Now we can use some cure, huh? Sounds pretty legit to me. Who's gonna pull it off first? I can't exactly tell you, but let's see. Blizzard 6, nice. Or should I say Cure 6? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying at this point. I truly apologize if I'm definitely not getting stuff right. Sometimes, that's the way I speak sometimes. And there's nothing in those doors. Like, why isn't there anything in those fucking doors? That is so fucking frustrating, man. Like, can you tell us what's in there? Nothing? Why nothing? And you can use some cure. Now let's attack! Teleport level 4 does nothing. Blizzard 6 does quite a bit of damage, nice. Take it down within one shot. Way too easy. I reckon these enemies are pretty weak at this stage, so it shouldn't exactly matter too much, should it? 2 of the enemies are down, nice. 163 damage and 128 damage, nice. Now let's see how our magic's going. Very slowly, man. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. Look at this long, confusing dungeon. Yes, I love long, confusing dungeons, man. And use some cure, man, because cure's definitely gonna work, regardless, huh? As for the other magic, I don't think it's exactly gonna do as much as I wanted to do. That's okay, I suppose. Why should I really complain about it, huh? One enemy down. He's paralyzed. Nice. Isn't that fantastic? Take you down. 189 damage. Congratulations. And Guy's spirit goes up by 1. Always great. Get that gil. And speaking of gil, I will show you how much I got in a few moments. Whenever I get a chance to actually do it for you guys. Now let's use some cure. Because you're going down like the son of a bitches that you actually are. Teleport does nothing. What about Blizzard 6? 161 damage? And we do that much damage. Okay, pretty awesome. Definitely not going to complain about it. There we go. 166 damage. Congratulations. And Guy's almost got 2,000 HP. Congratulations on that particular matter right there. Like, is magic doing anything at this point? Not really by the looks of it. God dang it, we get the world encounters again. Yes. I am presuming our magic's not really going to do anything in this dungeon. So, I think for a majority of this dungeon, I'm definitely going to be using my physical attacks and leveling up my weapons as good as I possibly can. And go take 138 to the face. Congratulations. And Maria's agility goes up by 1. And Gordon's HP goes up by quite a bit. Okay, we got this area right here. That takes us down. Do we want to go down or do we want to fully explore this place? And we're being ambushed. Yes, I love being ambushed, man. Well, it's fantastic, isn't it? So who am I going to take down first? I can't exactly tell ya. Whoever attack first, there you go, take that, and take that. Look at that decent damage. These guys stand no chance against us. We are pretty OP at this stage, which is always great. And one of the enemies just fleed, which is okay. I'm definitely not going to complain about that one. I definitely got to say, in Australia right now, it's almost winter time and it's getting pretty damn cold. Because there's like a cold chance to come through this weekend. It's been definitely cold, man. Getting a lot of rain as well. But thank God there's been no floods lately, which is always great. And you son of a bitches should be down in a few seconds. I definitely know I've got to use magic on the mine. He might be the best enemy to grind off, is what I'm presuming. And Maria's HP goes up by about 20 odd, which is pretty decent, man. Fuck math at the moment, right? Who wants to use math, man? We're actually playing a video game, not doing math. There you go, that enemy is down. 75 kill and 37 kill. I don't know what to say about that. Pretty stingy, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, these guys are no fucking problem for us. Definitely gonna start running from the weak enemies, I suppose. And Guy's strength goes up by 1. And Gordon's agility goes up by 1. He's got 37, huh? Not bad. And there's our kill. Got 33,701. Congratulations, huh? God dang it, what's through this door? I suppose nothing? Well, having level 7 magic is a great start, but I don't think this is like a good area to grind. And Furion gets a HP boost, 1404, huh? Not too bad. Okay, there's a place where we can go down. Okay. But where do we want to go, man? Like, you have to go through this dungeon once. And you can only do it once from what I remember. You can't exactly come back once you complete it. Are these guys strong or weak? Because I can't exactly tell you. It's not specifying if we can do... Okay, are we really going to do that? Like, that's not going to be very beneficial there. Now let's see what the fuck we can do here. Teleport does that. Nice. Definitely not going to complain about it. Blizzard level 6 does 237. I think these guys are weak, so I don't think it's going to affect our magic too much. We got ourselves an agility by 1 for Maria, which is always great. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Now this is like another confusing place. And who doesn't love their confusing places in Final Fantasy II, man? 3 long dungeons, like it's going to take up a whole entire part just to finish a fucking dungeon, man. And I'm definitely losing that voice, which I truly apologize. This place has got a lot of treasures. Nice. I'm definitely not going to complain about that one. All the treasures for us. And hopefully it's going to be some decent stuff. We're definitely going to find out. When I get a chance to find out, huh? 202. Nice. Am I going to be doing Genshin today? Well, I'm thinking about giving Genshin a little break because, yeah, I've been doing a lot of Genshin and, well, the story is okay, but there's certain parts that gets very boring, to be honest with you. And Furion's agility goes up by 1, and Gordon's strength goes up by 1. Because I like to enjoy myself when I play my video games. And when the story gets a little bit boring and you don't enjoy it, well, I just want to give it a break. Because that's why I just can't completely finish Genshin, get up to the latest patch. Because I'm like many years behind, if I'm being honest with you. And Gordon's agility goes up by 1. But I have to say that some of the sagas have been actually pretty fun, to be honest with you. And we need a key, I see. And I don't exactly know where the key is. I'm presuming it's going to be like off an enemy or something like that. Maybe a boss? Because I don't remember the last time Okay, you're going to use blind? Okay, we need a sooner. We need a sooner as soon as possible. There we go. Let's get rid of that blind, huh? Now you're starting to use up magic. Nice. Like when the enemies start using magic, it means the enemies are getting stronger, which is always great, isn't it? Thief's gloves. I don't know if I want that. There's the princess. You open the iron gates. But I don't think I want to come to here yet, because there's a whole place we got to discover yet, right? Like, it's an easy area, man, but I'll save you guys very soon, huh? 155 damage, congratulations, that's some decent damage. God dang it, we all love wide encounters, don't we? Just gonna slow our progress down. Yes, some decent damage, 30 damage. I wouldn't exactly say that's the best kind of damage, but as long as I can take the enemies down, I'm pretty satisfied with that result. So I found the princess, but I'll rescue the princess as soon as I explore this place to the fullest. And Maria gets a HP boost, which is always great. I'm definitely not gonna complain about that situation right there. Oh, these wild encounters, man, there's so many. Like, you gotta put up with it. Like, if I can't put up with it, I could always get rid of encounters, right? But I don't want to do that. Like, why the fuck would I want to do that? It's gonna take the original experience away, is what I want to say, huh? Now let's use the Suna. There you go. You guys just don't stand a chance against us. You fucking weak-ass enemies. 107 damage, congratulations. And Maria gets a strength boost, goes up by 1, huh? Which is not too bad, I'm not gonna complain. But I will complain about these wine encounters, man, this is way too many. But that's okay, I'm not gonna complain, man. I don't want to ruin my experience with the game. Because when I complete this game, it's going to be the second time I finish Final Fantasy 2, and I documented it down, and I uploaded on YouTube, all that kind of stuff, and lose the voice, yes, get that croaky voice back. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it goes sometimes, when I get that croaky frog down my voice. High potion and a potion. Like, it is a pretty big place, isn't it? Like, you think an airship like this wouldn't be so damn big. But yeah, Square Enix just love doing stuff like that. They've been doing it since 1987, or when did the original Final Fantasy come out, huh? They've been doing it ever since, but they kind of knocked that off with the later Final Fantasies by making it a action RPG, man. Which I definitely gotta say, I still prefer my turn-based RPGs. And Furion's HP goes up by a little bit, his agility goes up by 1, and get ourselves a lot of gil. Which is pretty decent! We just love these battles, man! How many more battles do we gotta put up with? Way too many, man! I'm definitely not gonna disable it. Maybe I should disable it on the weak enemies, but yeah, I don't want to do it. So I think I'm pretty OP at this stage. Can we not go anywhere else? That's okay. Well, there's a few places I want to explore before we start rescuing Sid and the princess. Self-destruct! Does 299 damage? Yeah, I love that. Can you get by that self-destruct? Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you sacrifice yourself like that? For the greater cause, I suppose. 204 damage, 141 damage, nice. And Fury gets a strength increase, it goes up by 1. And his magic defense goes up by a whole percent. Percent? Damn. Good increase. So remember, we're gonna go back to this particular area right there. Which I'll definitely come back as soon as I get some time to do that. Like, how many enemies are in these dungeons? As many as I want them to be honest. And we're being paralyzed again. Yes, I just love being paralyzed, man. And I just love being blinded as well. Like, that's gonna help my situation, huh? But it's gonna help with our magic leveling it up. As soon as always, great. 196 damage, 135. 3 decent. And he gets paralyzed again. God dang it, guy. You just love getting paralyzed now, don't ya? 146. And 146 again. And the battle is over. And Furion's staff and his shield levels up to level 5. I don't think it's like the max magic, because Gordon's is level 7. So if I keep using magic, for example right now, does that mean it's still gonna work? Like, I can't exactly tell you, because it just levels up way too slow to even tell you about that. Now let's go Thunder, and let's use Teleport. Teleport gets rid of one enemy off the screen, and it misses the rest. Which is a little bit disappointing if I say so myself. 117. Thunder 6 does 234 damage, nice. Now this is how you do commentary a little bit, huh? Be a sports commentator, you just have to do your commentary, I suppose. 5 shot does 270 damage, 163, nice. And we do 290 damage and 69 damage, nice. Everybody loves that number, right? 69. And guys, HP goes up to 2,051. Nice. Now this time, I'm definitely going to make my way down. And you're gonna keep casting blind. Yes, I love it. I just love getting hit by those attacks. God dang it. A lot of status effects. Being ambushed is definitely not a good result at this point. And we're gonna use it sooner. And this time I'll definitely use Thunder again to take these son of a bitches down, man. 274 damage. And get rid of those status effects. It missed, but he's still paralyzed. That's okay. I can kind of withstand that. And my nose is kind of stuffed up again, so I truly apologise on that situation right there, huh? 136, 256, way too easy. These guys don't know what's hitting them, huh? But the Ghast, they are probably the deadly enemies at this point. Am I going to be live streaming tomorrow? Well, I probably will be streaming tomorrow, yes. Gonna do these 2 games again. And Maria's magic defense goes up by a whole %, huh? And Guy's magic defense also does the same. Gordon gets a HP increased. It goes up to 1200s. And magic defense goes up by a whole %. Nice. Like, who doesn't love that? But who loves blind encounters like this? I'm not the hugest fan, if I'm being honest with ya. But we've got ourselves plenty of magic to get ourselves through the dungeon. 125 damage, not quite enough to take it down, which is okay. Do 216 and get ourselves a nice easy victory. 1-5 Gil, huh? God dang it! There's just way too many battles. I'm going to try and use magic again. And hopefully it does something, which I can't exactly tell you if it is or isn't going to do anything. And teleport does nothing. It's useless. No, it's not that useless because it's actually going to level up a little bit. Not too much, huh? Just a tiny little bit. Any tiny little bit is always great, huh? Hey, go 204 damage. Congratulations. And Maria gets a HP boost. Congratulations. And Gordon gets a strength boost up by 1. Congratulations. Yeah, magic is leveling up very slowly. Teleport is getting there. Asuna is also getting there. And Thunder is just leveling up very slowly. Yes, at a snail's pace. Now what's in this particular place? Well, let's find out, shall we? A preemptive strike. Like if there's like a boss at the end of this area, I definitely got to decide to... I don't know what I'm going to do next, to be honest with you. But there's way too many soldiers in this place. I suppose there would be, right? But yeah, these weak-ass enemies just stand no chance against us. Like, it's just the same result over and over again. And am I looking forward to Settler Zone 0 2.0? Well, to be honest, I think I am, yeah. And we're going to get ambushed again, yes. And we get blinded again. That's the annoying little thing at this stage, huh? But it's definitely going to help with Asuna. And I'm going to give you some Thunder, just to make sure it doesn't level up. 32 damage, does absolutely nothing to the enemy, which is kind of disappointing. But there's some Thunder 6, so take that to your face. 123 damage, nice. And hopefully we get the Dreadnought as a transportation, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And Furion gets a HP boost. It goes up to 1440, which is pretty good. And I definitely got to take a drink very soon, so I'll definitely do that maybe after this battle, I think. And self-destruct level 5. Is it going to work? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And this time it doesn't work. Nice. Am I using Fist? I think I am. I use a Fist. Nice. Unless that was the staff, man. Take these enemies down. We do 89 damage and 137 damage. Nice. Anyway, guys, I'll be seeing you guys in a few moments because I'm taking a quick drink break. So, until then, I'll see you guys on the flip side, huh? And I have returned once again, so let's continue our way through this dungeon and see what is waiting for us next. Like, what's in here? Is there anything in here? It takes us down even more, I see. Like, it's a very confusing dungeon, but I believe it's the only time you could do this dungeon. Like, once you leave this dungeon and you don't collect all the treasures, you can't exactly get the rest of the treasures because they're going to be gone. 170 damage, okay, I see how it is. You're going to flee. You're going to flee like a fucking coward, huh? Okay. Yeah, I swear to God, I sound like a fucking AI, but let's just say I'm not a fucking AI, man. Like, I've been messing around with AI lately, but yeah, I'm definitely not an AI bot, man. Like, sometimes it might be easier to do AI, but hey, I'm not going to experiment in that. I'd rather do my own commentary. It might suck and all, but hey, I'm a real person after all. I'm not an artificial intelligence, am I? A real human being. Okay, what the fuck is in these areas, man? Very long fucking areas. You're gonna stutter? Yeah, I believe you're gonna cause a lot of paralysis, aren't you? I reckon these enemies should be able to be hit with magic. Because I've never seen these son of bitches before. Give me some thunder. Let's do this. Teleport does nothing. Lizard 6 does how much damage? 283. Pretty weak still. And 198 damage? Not too bad if I say so myself. Let's take these son of bitches down. 171 damage. Nice. There's a lot of soldiers. What's up here? I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, if I go up there, is that gonna be a boss battle? Because I need to rescue, like, the princess and Sin. Like, what happens if you don't rescue? I don't know. But does it really matter at this stage? I don't think it does. Okay, it takes us up here. There's 3 treasure chests. Don't miss those treasure chests, man. Like, god dang it, how long is this fucking dungeon, man? I think it's pretty short, to be honest with you, but if you want to collect all the treasures, I believe, yeah, it's going to be many floors, huh? Maybe 5 floors. 5 boring floors of enemies, yes. But I suppose I did ask for it now, didn't I? By doing this kind of stuff. Look at all these fucking enemies! These enemies are no fucking hassles, man. Thunder 5! So, yeah, you're pretty strong enemies, okay. Because my magic is like level 6, 7, so... yeah, we are pretty much up there. Are you serious? But you do jack crap damage, huh? Take that. Like, if you think you can outdo us, well, our magic's stronger than yours. So what are you gonna fucking do about that game, huh? I've also got to tell you guys, I quit Apex Legends. Like, I completely uninstalled Apex. Like, there's no reason for me to continue doing Apex at this point. Because the last time I did Apex, it was just a terrible time, man. Like, the matchmaking was fucking awful, if I'm being honest with y'all. And I don't like terrible matchmaking. monsters! Yes, I love myself some monsters. Look at that big guy there, the Heal Gigas. Definitely gotta use the magic on these enemies, huh? And I definitely gotta cast and cure. I just want to attack one enemy. Just attack him. That's all I want to do. Cure 6 does about 100 damage. Probably not as good as I want it to be, man. That enemy is down. How strong is this guy? Because I remember these guys are fucking strong. Yes, 300 damage. You are pretty strong, so I'm definitely going to grind my magic here, man. So let's give you a fire, and I'll give you another thunder. And please don't take another major hit like that, dude. 236 damage, 0 damage. You gotta use magic, huh? Nah, he's no hassles, man. He's pretty easy. Okay. So Furian's magic goes up to 1458. Stamina goes up by 1, and his magic defense goes up by 1%. And Maria gets a HP boost. Congratulations. And got ourselves an ice shield. Nice. Now let's see what I can actually equip at this stage, huh? That takes our attack up to 48. Magic interference goes down, which is okay, I suppose. So let's get ourselves that. And the golden shield. What about the ice shield, huh? Where's the ice shield, man? There it is. It doesn't really do anything to the cause. I could possibly give that to Maria. Because she's only got a buckler. Dino buckler! Yes, it definitely helps, man. What about the arms? Got the 5th arms. I'm going to give that to Furion. There we go. Now let's see what else is in this area. Giant's Helm. That's definitely going to help us, isn't it? Takes our attack up by about 4. Defense goes up by 4. And magic defense goes up by about 5%. But his magic interference goes down again. I don't know, man. Don't know if that's a good stat increase or not. We get ourselves a trident! Yes! A mithril axe. Okay, let's see. It does attack. Almost goes up by... That's about 8. Accuracy goes up by about... Also 8%. Okay. Evasion goes down to 5. I could definitely work on that, I suppose. Like, god dang it! You gave us some good shit. Yes. I just want to attack one enemy, dude. Is it that hard to fucking ask? Teleports, and I'll use some thunder. And attack the enemy just like that. And there goes some Blizzard 6. 265 damage. Teleport does nothing. But 120 damage to the enemy, not too bad. 185, definitely not going to complain about that one. Ah, son of a bitches. Let's use our strength, huh? Yes, of course my level's weak, man. Yeah, gotta use magic on this Heal Gigas. No, don't run for the battle. We definitely don't want to be doing that. It's gonna be fucking pathetic if that's the case. There we go. This battle should be over in a few seconds, huh? So take a Blizzard 6 to the face. That does nothing. 7 shots and it does 0 damage. Very disappointing if I say so myself. There you go, he is down. And it gives us a HP increase. So it goes up to 1477. Stamina goes up by 1. And agility goes up by 1. And Maria's agility goes up by 1 as well. And Guy gets a HP increase. Goes up to 2103. His stamina goes up by 1. And his magic defense goes up by 1%. Get ourselves a Thunder Tomb. Nice. Is it tomb or tome? Okay, we got this strong ass enemy, man. Good time to grind off him, to be honest. Like, is he the strongest enemy? I can't exactly tell ya. But let's take you down, huh? 226 damage. Very decent damage right there. And my attack misses, yes. Don't cause so much damage here. 200 damage. God dang it. And I'll attack with some cure. We'll go some thunder, and we'll just go like that. Now please tell me it's doing something to the magic. I definitely gotta take a look after this. It's 19 damage. That's pathetic. I definitely gotta use some cure after this. But the battle is over. And Furion's knife leveled up to level 2. Congratulations. And Guy gets a stat increase. He goes up to 2,130. And his stamina goes up by 1. Get ourselves a potion. As for our magic, that takes quite a bit of my magic, man. But it's okay, I can actually withstand that. Got ourselves another door! And more fucking enemies, yes. Love these enemies, man. Can we teleport out of the dungeon? I didn't exactly take a look right there, did I? Ugh. See, there's our tongue twist again. I love it. Look at these fucking enemies. They're fucking pretty strong with their like weapons and that kind of stuff. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, look at our weak weapons, yes! It's not gonna do anything to our cause. Not gonna make my situation any better! Self-destruct level 5 actually hits, huh? It's hit many times in the past now. And Guy's speed leveled up to level 2. Congratulations. But Fury gets a HP increase, goes up to 1497, and his stamina goes up by 1. Magic defense goes up by 1%. And as for Guy, his invasion goes up to 2.7%. Very interesting. Yeah, this place is just way too fucking long. You can't teleport out of this place. Like, look at this fucking place, man. Just way too many fucking rooms, isn't there? Like, God help us. But yeah, we gotta explore these places as good as you can, because we want to grab every treasure that I can actually get, because there's actually some decent equipment in this place, so why should I complain about it, huh? Like, if you want to become stronger, you need the strong weapons, you need the strong magic, you need strong everything, man. Because if you're wanting to get into the game called Romantic Saga, yeah, you gotta know the understanding of Final Fantasy 2, man. And Furion's knife levels up to level 3. Congratulations. Look at these enemies. There's just way too fucking many. And they all guard something, I'm assuming. Like, I could rescue the princess right now, but I'm probably going to miss some decent treasures, man. Very strong weapons. Because I think that might be one of the stronger knives at the moment. 89 damage. Oh, okay, that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. I didn't exactly look at my magic now, did I? And Guy's spirit level up to level 3. Congratulations. And Guy's invasion goes up by 2%. Nice. Yeah, Blizzard is slowly leveling up. Okay, I'll keep battling these son of a bitches. You might give me some decent magic, right? Let's give you that, and I'll give you a thunder, and we'll take like that. Like, I ain't scared of no fucking captain, but this captain should be pretty damn weak. It should be the same as the one that I took on earlier at the start of this particular part. 3 shots, are you serious? And you do that much damage? Yeah. You're getting weak there, Captain. Love the weak-ass Captain, huh? So keep guarding off these guys, and you should get some decent experience. Like, you won't get out of the road, you won't get out of my road, and I'm gonna keep doing that to you. Like, do you want to keep doing that? Because that's what you're going to get. And Maria's teleport gets to level 5, I believe it is now. And Furion gets another HP increase. It goes up to 1518. And his agility goes up by 1%. Guy's HP goes up to 2158. And his stamina goes up by 1, which takes us to 29. Are you kidding me? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get past you? I'm supposed to go this way, right? So what I'm doing at the moment is just a fucking waste of my time, unless you want to grind off those enemies. Okay. Like, unfortunately, I want to get out of this dungeon, so you're not going to be like the enemy I can actually grind off after this. Like, I know I need to find like a new place to grind, huh? That's okay. Hey, there is a fast forward button, huh? I found it by pressing the X button on my Xbox controller. Ah! My tongue twisting man is going to be the death of me, isn't it? There we go. I keep using fast forward. It's going to make the battles a little bit easier. I found out in the 6th part, huh? On how to find out how to do fast forwards, huh? Okay. Interesting. And you flee like a coward. Okay, I see how it is. And get ourselves some stat increases right there. Okay, what's the point of this fucking area? You guys got any ideas? Because, yeah, it seems pointless to me. Okay, I've been paralyzed. Yes, I love that. But it's not going to stop us from getting an easy victory right there. And Maria's sword and shield, yes, gets to level 6. So these enemies are giving us decent experience, I'm assuming. Like, what is the fucking point of this? You guys got any ideas what the fucking point of this is? Like, it's just giving us way too many flaws, and yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of that kind of stuff. Are you down yet? No, you're not. God dang it. How much fucking HP have you got? There we go. So Furion's knife and Guy's spear gets up to level 5 for the knife. And the spear gets up to level 4. And Maria's HP goes up to 1,172. And Guy's goes up to 2,187. And his evasion goes up by 2%. And Gordon's agility goes up by 1. Okay, I don't see the point to this. Like, you're definitely asking the wrong person. Now I've got to go like this. Because I've been blinded, so definitely got to use it sooner. And I'll use some fucking thunder while I'm at it, I suppose. Now stop using that fucking attack, you fucking annoying little fucking enemies, huh? Like, I don't think I want to do auto battle right now, because it's going to choose my last commands, and I don't exactly want to waste my magic unless I use that blind again. There you go, just go like that. 260 damage, 191, 130, and 275. Now you're down. Now get out of my fucking face. Wonder if Scrouge is a decent magic. God dang it! Can I get through this fucking area? No, I can't. Like, am I wasting my time by going this way? Because I can't exactly tell you what's inside of the Dreadnought now, because it's been over a decade since I played the game last. There you go, 6 hits, does that much damage, nice. Okay, I don't see the point of this. Like, just seeing stuff like this just gets on my fucking nerves. Like, yes, I want to get all the treasures, but still, all these wild encounters takes up a lot of fucking time. It's kind of unnecessary, if I'm being honest. Like, what's past this area right here? Nothing? Is it going to be a boss? We got to rescue the princess first and come back here? I wouldn't have a clue. Okay, is that the right door? Like, I'm pretty confused at the moment. You're gonna use Blizzard again. Like, I don't know if there's any other exits. I have to look at the minimap, I suppose. Now you're gonna use Scrouge. God dang it. Scrouge only does that much damage anyway, so it's not gonna really bother me too much. Let's see. Minimap is telling me there is no other doors. Okay, I think that's a different door, isn't it? So what's in this area? I don't know because there's way too many counters, yes. And I can't exactly teleport or warp to the area where I want to go, which is kind of disappointing, I suppose. Can we do this already? It's not even fast forward, man. Like, if it's fast forward, it'd be faster than this. And Furion Shield goes to level 6. And Furion's HP goes up to 1539. Okay. Okay, do we want to do this? Gotta rescue the princess first. And check the first area. So now we're gonna backtrack. Gotta run away from the enemies, I think, now. Because that's gonna blow the Dreadnought up, isn't it? So we don't exactly want to do that until we rescue the princess. There's so much in this dungeon that you gotta fucking do, and you can't fucking do anything. You can't warp. You can't teleport. I tell you what, guys. For this one time, I'm gonna get rid of the wild encounters just to save a little bit of time. Like, I'll turn it back on as soon as I get back to the entrance. Because this is gonna take fucking forever if I don't. Like, is that okay with you guys if I do that? It should be understandable if I do it this way, right? 360, nice. You get ourselves 1314 HP for Gordon. So he's definitely getting up there. And I'm definitely going to be doing it, you watch. It's the only time I'm probably going to do this. So turn encounters off for the time being. So we can actually make our way back. Like, I would keep this on, but I just want to save a little bit of time for you guys. Because I don't exactly know what the stream time is at the moment. But as I say, this is going to save me a lot of time by just doing this. As I say, I'll turn it back on for sure, because I still haven't finished grinding yet. So got to make our way all the way back again. Yay, how exciting. And I think we got to go back this way. But do I know what to expect? To be honest with you, no I don't. I don't know what to expect because not playing a game for a decade is definitely going to show its head, isn't it? I don't exactly know how you get over there. Like, is there like a secret passage to get in there? It doesn't look like it, no. But there's definitely a couple of doors, and there goes my controller again. Yes, how exciting, huh? Oh, you can manually turn it back on. Okay. Well, I'll turn it back on ASAP, but right now, I'm definitely not going to be turning it on. I swear there has to be a way to get over there, right? Because how come the soldiers can get over there? No idea. But when I get back to the entrance, I'm definitely gonna take a bathroom break. So I've got 2 routes we can actually go. I can't exactly tell you what's down there. Can you actually get off the airship? So I can use a cottage? I possibly can, yeah, nice. Very nice indeed. Anyway, guys, I'll be right back, because it's bathroom break, and I'll see you guys on the flip side, huh? And I have returned once again, so I can't believe, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock for me, to be honest with you. Like, where the fuck does the time go, huh? Like, this must be like a very long recording. So I better end this very soon, huh? I better check this one place here, just to see what's here. Got a few treasure chests, huh? An iron gate blocks the door. The cell is empty. Well, I want to get in there, dude. Is there a way I can actually get in there? Maybe Sid might actually give us the key or something. I don't know. We'll find out. So I'll get the wide encounters off for now, but as I say, I'll definitely turn it back on when it's necessary, dude. Because just doing wide encounter after wide encounter is just going to make even more time. So I want to cut down on the time at the moment. Let's save the thanks used for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine and toss the Sunfire into it. Got it? I'm gonna go get the airship ready for takeoff, and I don't plan on waiting around long. Hey, don't leave us! No! You guys get the fuck out of here, and I'll do what I've gotta do, huh? Now let's just finish off this dungeon. I believe there's probably gonna be like a boss or something, right? So I'm missing one treasure, but I don't exactly know how to get that treasure. Like if I knew how to do it... Okay, there's the boss over there. So now we can't exactly exit the dungeon. It might be a good thing the wild encounters are off at the moment. Because I don't exactly want to waste that magic until we actually go against the boss, huh? So yeah, let's get going. So I can possibly do some DKC too. It's probably going to be like a shorter stream, to be honest. Because my time is pretty much running out and I've got to start work very soon. So yeah, just getting through this dungeon is just like a fucking son of a bitch. Like, is it the worst kind of experience? Just playing these earlier games with the repetitive dungeon design, I'm just not a huge fan of it if I'm being honest. But hey, that's just a flaw that the older Final Fantasies were. Like, you can battle every single one of these captains, but is there any points? You see the Dreadnought's engine, and we're definitely going to chuck right inside of there, huh? So what exactly is going to happen now, huh? Well, this cutscene is just about to tell us, huh? You throw the Sunfire into the engine. We're going to blow this son of a bitch up! What have you done? The engine! That voice. There's no time, Maria. The ship will blow up any minute. We have to get to Sid's airship. Yes, I know, we're gonna get the fuck out of here, man! Now, do we have to manually control ourselves? No, we don't. It's automatically gonna take us outside of the dungeon. Nice. And hear that epic music. Yes, I love it. Love this epic music. So yeah, after this particular live stream, I'm definitely going to be doing some DKC free, so be prepared for that. It's coming very shortly after this, after these cutscenes, huh? And I missed one treasure, yes, I'm well aware of that, but I don't exactly know how to get it. And I can't get it now because we are getting out of this dungeon, so it's a shame, but hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. If you guys got any ideas, just let me know for future references, huh? Because that is the final time we get to go to the Dreadnought. I missed one treasure. It's kind of disappointing, but as I say, that's the way it goes sometimes. I forgot what you're going to do to get that treasure, but it's okay. It's okay, man. Surely we get the control of the airship eventually, right? I can't exactly tell you for sure. But I'm just hoping that we get a chance to do it. And we make it to Altair, nice! Now what do we do, huh? Let's see what we're going to do next. By talking to the princess again. Because she should be right in here, right? And the king's eventually gonna perish, I think. And the princess is not here. Well, where is she? Where's the princess? She's gonna be in with the king, right? Yeah, here we go. Maybe not. Gordon, Minwoo, and Furion, I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please listen carefully. Gordon, you're growing so strong. I want you to lead our army. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear it on my very life. Minwoo, you know of the legend? The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. The seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time to break the seal binding the ultimate tomb is upon us. Furion, I would have you go to Deist, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all of the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire, yet I refuse to believe there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I am convinced we will need the Dragoons and their Wirrans. If you combine your efforts, the day of our victory will come. This I ask of you. And now, take care of Hilda. Your Majesty! Yeah, the king perishes, man. It's kind of sad, man, to see that. We should save our tears for another time. I know, right? We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each have our duties. Let them not go unfulfilled. So we've got to make it to Deist. That is our next location, huh? Fair enough. I'll be definitely doing that tomorrow. And we're going to turn encounters back on. Okay, you can toggle. Okay. You can toggle on and off. Encounters are on. Anyway, guys, I'm Dark Knight 1987, the Lone Wolf, and I'm signing out for now. So in the next parts, we are going to Deist, wherever that may be. So, until then, it is goodbye for now. So, until the next part, I'll be seeing you guys then. And we got ourselves a lot of fucking gil, which is always fantastic. Now, let me end this live stream, and I'll start up some DKC2. So later, guys and girls, and whoever's watching.